the Chippewas will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game.
Running free. Running inside the 20. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short, run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play. Start the football game finding your playmaker, and your playmaker does the rest, takes it to the house, and gets this offense started out on fire.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. So the Central Michigan Chippewas offense will go to work for the first time. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll run the option. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Lavis. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and you can tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. This is one of those plays where he puts it on the money, and you just try to make yards after the catch, but key word being after the catch.
Makes a move. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Turns it loose deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need...
Gonna take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And he's coming, and he pumps it up inside the 20. He scooped it, and he scored with it. Took the fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. That's all on the play. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
To the air, it's Mavis. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Running to Green.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he's got it in the end zone.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. A long way to go for this offense. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll do it himself on the draw. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Talk about having a day. We're not even done the first quarter yet. This receiver already has over 100 yards. Look out.
Harris will throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. The discard, and he smashes his way through again. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just keep swinging it. It's complete to the left. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and goal. Here's trouble. Ball's out in the end zone. That ball was just lying there forever in the end zone, and the defense finally pounced on it.
It's a defense that plays with great effort. You saw it right there. Creating the fumble, jumping on the loose ball for a score. What a momentum-shifting play.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Get set, get set.
From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Chippewas have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Here comes the heat. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Chippewas decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started.
On the ready. Target, target. Here we go.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for the big play. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it's in there for a touchdown.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Lavish. Zings it complete to the right. Still running at the 40. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work.
Yes, sir. This last one for tonight because I need to get some sleep. I am getting tired. Eyes are getting heavy.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. The 40. The 20. And he's in.
Let's go, baby.
To week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by just 4 to Stanford. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Chippewas trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. Takes a shot as he lets it go.
Thank you.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for one. And he's in for the touchdown.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get 1 pick 6 in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect
Shit.
the lead.
I think I might just have to sim it here soon.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And what a catch for the touchdown as he just gets the foot down.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on there.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
It's a catch all day, boys. Come on now.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarter...
There he goes. The 50. Inside the 30. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Flores. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's loose down the middle. And the defense got it. He's at the 10. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead.
Yeah, did it again.
To hold on to it. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner is stopped. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. To throw, it's Flores. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Chippewas to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Chippewas will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He gets a block. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be dragged down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. And the Chippewas with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here comes the option. Turning it on. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Chippewas, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
All right,
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
Scanning the field, it's Flores. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. So now it's 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced the negative play, now setting up 4th down.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. Heaves it deep. Snags it on the right. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Stanford. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's got him in the flat. Breaks into the open. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Wide receiver comes in motion. Power football with the run. Knocked down in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th down, and they don't have to run another play here if they don't want to.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. Made a defender miss. And he's got a touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
All right, that means we're game over for us playing. Time to sim this way, baby.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far at Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was.
Yeah, bye-bye. Ooh, boy.
7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Pollock.
Thank you guys very much. Hope you enjoyed the show. It was a big show.